Well, hello. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I installed the Pathfinder LED lights for my mirrors, as well as the Muth LED rear view mirror system. Since I was going to take the mirrors off, I figured I might as well do both of them at the same time. I experienced some technical difficulty along the way today, so I give you the best I can considering the circumstances. First, you got to remove the seat. You got to have bolts on both sides of the seat underneath here. So you have to remove these panels. In order to do that, you have to open these doors. So this will be able to swing out. And then all you have to do is pull on the bottom of here. Swing it out. Foot peg down out of the way. And that lifts up out of the way, like that. Then you'll be able to see the bolt inside. In my case, I have wires running past the bolts. I have to be really careful. And these bolts have nuts on them, washers rather, that you don't want to lose or drop. I normally stick my finger in and press against the side while this is attached to it. Careful. There it's out. You do the same thing on the other side. Now to remove the seat, all you gotta do is come in and grab it by both ends, like such. Lift straight up. Put your fingers underneath these tabs to protect your paint. Just slide it forward. I forgot to tell you that you have to disconnect the heater thing on this side before you pull the seat up. So I'm going to move it back. Plate for a minute. Disconnect the heater connection. It's right over here. Push in on the pin. There. Look straight up. That cord's going to go up with this when you take it out. You pull up. Make sure the cord's coming up with it. You pull it up. Put it somewhere where you don't need it inside of your way. First, you got to remove whatever accessories you may have on the bike that are not part of your current installation. In my case, it's these air deflectors. And I'll just remove those. And not forgetting that there are spacers behind here that I have to get. There, that's been removed. Now I got to remove this screw here for that panel. Set that screw aside. This now can be removed by sliding it up and out of the way. There's a little catch over here that this thing hangs on to. You try to pull loose. That catches this little hook right here. I'll move that out of the way. Now there's two screws back here holding the mirror on right here in this corner here. So we got to take these two screws out. I think that's an 8mm socket. Okay, we use the 8mm socket to pull this bolts out. Make sure you support these mirrors, because once you take the bolts out, it will fall. The thing to do is hold on to the mirror, loosen the screws. Till the mirror is free. And while you're holding it, you set the screws down. And while it's supported, pull this mirror out. Mine's pulled back in. Pull the connector out. And disconnect this. Do this by pushing on that clip right there. Actually pull up on it and pulls right out. That's how that is. Now these is what you're going to work with. Just take it to a nice place and you can do both mirrors. So we do the same thing to the other side. So we can take care of replacing this mirror. So we can take care of replacing this light. All right, here, instructions are telling us to remove this bolt sitting on top of this panel. So we take this panel off to run the wires through the motorcycle. All you do is use this 5mm, I believe. Remove that bolt. Do the same thing to the other side. And in this case now, you pull the back end of the panel out. If you've done this before, it might be a little tough. You're not going to break it. Pull this out. And the other end, this. You can either pull this all the way out, or is it out far enough to run your wires through. It's up to you. Follow the instructions on how to disassemble your mirror housing and to get to the mirror, and in another case, how to get to this backlight. But you first start by taking a small object, punch in this pin on this plastic rivet, and pull it out. So you get a small screwdriver, and you reach up under this clip without scratching your paint to get that out. There, you can fold that back out the way. Now you have access to this mirror housing, this clip. Carefully insert screwdriver underneath. Pull that out. Go ahead and reset. Reset the clip. Or you take it back in, just push it back through like that. You have to remove this clip here. Remove this clip so you can pull your wiring back through this. So when you pull it off, it won't be a problem. As far as running the wire goes, I did not pull this panel completely off like they suggested. I just pulled it back on the edge here a little bit where I can reach down, and I used my fishing tool to run down into the engine compartment. So now all I'm going to do is take this on and pull it through. Once I got that taped on, All I got to do is pull this gently and nudge this through. There's my wire. Going through the engine compartment. In my case, some of the wire pulled through the sheathing and push it back in. So there. That's all the way back in. And the wire's coming out this end. So all I got to do is pull this up around this opening, pull it back, get it from there, make sure it's not pinched or any way. And there. It's up to where I can connect the connector when I put the mirror back on. There we have it. Push it back in place. Don't forget to put the screw back in here. We'll do the same thing for the other side. Now all we have to do is put this mirror back on. Here's my connector, cord, and I'll show you how I make my connections here after I put the mirror back on. I made the regular connection here, and then the connection I ran through. This is the regular connection. This is the one for the Muth mirror. Just made the connection, put it all behind that area there. I'm going to replace this screw. Make sure none of that stuff being pinched. And it's locked. Go ahead and finish putting the screw in. That's secure. Oh, just a matter of now putting this back on. Pushing all the screws in. Make sure nothing binding. And there goes one of my difficulties. I dropped the screw. So we'll get moving forward. And I appreciate your watching. But this is how the front of the bike look after it's all said and done. I wasn't able to get the Muth mirrors working just yet, but it's something I had to figure out after I take my trip. Thank you for watching.